Hi everyone, welcome to Crafty Hour. My name is Jenny Knight. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Melbourne in Australia. How are you all going? Very cold, frosty, freezing cold days here in Melbs. I hope the sunshine is shining there for you, but it's not that way here. Very cold, but it's winter obviously. So yeah, I was down near the Dandenongs, not yesterday, the day before, and you couldn't even see the mountains. Couldn't see them at all, so I wouldn't have been surprised if there was snow on top of the Dandies up there. That's how cold it got. So, yeah, anyway, what have you all been up to? I have been busy cutting kits out. I seem to be, that is all I do is cut kits, but I got kits out on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Tuesday, yes, I got kits out on Tuesday. It is such a good feeling getting them out, knowing they're going to get it in time for everyone. That is Card and Cuppa kits, so we are all set to go for Monday and happy they are already arriving. Some arrived yesterday, so it was really, really good. What else have I been doing? Oh yes, something very, very important, our retreat. Our retreat is absolutely definitely happening. You will see an ad for it tomorrow. And if you are interested, sign up and come and join us. And the beauty about it is we decided to do an online version as well, which will be the following week on the retreat. So I've got all the prices there for you. You just got to go into, I'll be having the form to fill out. That'll be in comments. Make it really, really easy for you. And you'll see all the different tiers that you will be able to select. So we're pretty excited, literally Chia Vincentine and myself, fellow demonstrator from Melbourne in Australia as well. And the in-person retreat will be in Bayswater in Melbourne. So we're pretty excited. November the 7th is going to be an all-day event and we cannot wait. We've got some awesome projects lined up for you, including I'm doing a home decor one. So I'm pretty excited for that one. And then, yeah, we've got fun folds and all sorts of things. So it is suitable for beginners and experienced crafters. So beginners and experienced crafters. And if you are not in Melbourne or you can't fly in, I've got quite a few people flying in interstate, which I'm so stoked about and so very, very honoured that they are doing that. But if you can't come and fly in with us, we have got online, okay? So we have got online, which will be going the following week. The online will be on the 14th of November. If you cannot make that one and you'll still want to join us, we're recording it. So you'll be able to watch the replay on all that. So we've got you all covered. So hope you can join us. Anyway, I've got the flyer here when we switch over. And I apologise for last week. We finished unexpectedly. I pressed the wrong button. It's the end of the week. But just as well, I was saying goodbye anyway, but I pressed the wrong button. So I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, how about we get started? I am so excited for tonight. I got a little brown box delivered yesterday. I got a few little goodies and one of them we are playing with tonight. I am so impressed with it. It is the Impressions mat. I resisted for a while, but I did purchase the Poinsettia bundle, and I thought, no, I don't need the Impressions mat that goes with it. No. Well, I resisted and I got it yesterday. I'm going to show you the dies, which are absolutely beautiful, but the Impressions mat, when I use it, the difference, I'm going to show you the difference in what it does. It is stunning. And in the next catalogue, the Christmas catalogue, they've got a die there that that uses the Impressions mat, because there's only certain dies that use the Impressions mat. They've got the most beautiful bows, and they give a really good impressions in the mat, in that one as well. So I haven't got that yet. Notice I say yet. I blew my budget this month already because we had gold foiling, Christmas gold foiling that came out. And this is the privilege of being a demonstrator. If you sign up, you get to go and do pre-order, which I feel like it's a privilege because, and a great perk. I love it. and I did indulge. So I'm going to show you what it will be coming in the gold foiling next month. It'll be started this September. This is all going to be for you as well, okay? So how about we get started? We've got a few things to talk about before we get into crafting, and I hope you've got your snacks and your drinkies with you. I did have mine. I think I left it. I went to the bathroom. I think I might have left it in my bedroom, so it's okay. I don't need to have a drink. So, all right, let's just put you on there, and hopefully I won't press the wrong button. Okay. All right, I think we're in action there. Okay, so while I'm waiting for a few me to pop on, I see a few people popping on now. Obviously got the notification. I'm just going to go in, say hello to a few people. My mug shot there, my goodness. Where's my little arrow? There we go. I get impatient for that little arrow to come because I don't like looking at myself. Hello there, Sue. Hello, Sandra, Lillian, and Julie. How you guys? Hey, Kaz and Kay, Corrine and Renee. Hello, Lucia and Kathy. Oh, Lucia, I was just talking about you because we were talking about, where is my little doodad? Our retreat. There's our retreat. Okay, so this is it here. November the 7th, 10:30 to 4 p.m. The price is $165. Okay, now you will be getting a goodie bag worth over $85. And on the day, we are going to be doing prizes, giveaways, and a raffle and all sorts of things there. So it's going to be so much fun. Okay, now if you want to purchase early, we are going to knock off $15. So if you purchase between now, well, as soon as I get this up, or Lucia gets it up, between now and the 31st, we are doing an early bird price of $150, okay, which is pretty good. So once it gets to September, it will go back up to $165, okay, and it all closes at the end of September, so we can start ordering product for you and get those kits out to you too. Okay, online, as I mentioned before, if you can't come and join us in Melbourne, we're doing it online. Okay, it is $180. Now the reason why it's dearer, it's postage, guys. It's postage. So unfortunately, so we've included that, and it's going to be November the 14th on a Saturday. November the 14th. I am so excited for this. I cannot wait to craft with everyone. I did show you last week what we were doing. We are crafting with this one here, which is Welcome Noel, and it is in the new catalogue, which is this one here. And I keep forgetting to order my catalogues, but that's okay. I don't need to send them out until later in the month. But if you would like a catalogue from me and you do not have a demonstrator and live in Australia, yell out. I'm happy to send one to you. I can't open this up and show you the page that this is on, but you will see it once you get your catalogue. So in part of your kit, you will be receiving the Welcome Noel set. Now they're in the form. You have an option of upgrading to get the die set as well. Okay, so you don't need it, but if you would like the bundle, we are actually giving it to you cheaper than what you're going to be purchasing it. It's only going to be $50. Okay, now I think they're worth about 65, I think 65, don't quote me. I know it's 60 something, but we are going to upgrade this if you want to, and you can purchase this for $50. So it's a little bit cheaper than what you would be purchasing. Okay, so they are what we are going to be working with, plus the designer series paper, which I showed you last week, and some ribbon and all sorts of things. So we are stoked. We cannot wait. Another thing too, it's happening right now. We have got a sale on 15% off selected designer series paper and cardstock. Now, I was going to use designer series paper tonight, but again, that little brown box distracted me yesterday. So, yes, I decided, no, I'm not doing anything on designer series paper tonight. I have to do the impressions plate because I was blown away by it. And I'm sure you'd be blown away by it too. I haven't seen many people use it, so it was the first time for me. So maybe you might have seen it before. I don't know, but that's what we're going to be doing. So 15% off Designer Series paper and cardstock till the end of August. That's pretty good. Okay, I suggest if you need stocking up, now would be the time to do it, because I'm sure towards end of August or mid-August, I'm sure they will be running out of stock. Okay, paper pumpkin. Now, I played with this at our leaders conference a couple of weeks ago, and no, I didn't play with this one. There was one else I played with. It was in this kit, and it was absolutely stunning. Now, you have got until the 9th to sign up if you haven't done pumpkin paper. I keep saying pumpkin paper, my gosh. Paper pumpkin, if you haven't done it before and you want to sign up and give it a go, you'll get 25% off your first paper pumpkin, which will be this kit here. This gives you a little sample, but honestly, I didn't play with this one. I played with something else, and it's absolutely stunning. So it's a pretty good deal. 25% off your first one, okay? So go into my link. There's links on my feed or onto when I put what I did, what we did on my live. There'll be feed for paper pumpkin up there, a link up there for you, okay? And we have, lucky last, so much happening in August, isn't there? Product of the month. I haven't got mine as yet. We've got Designer Series paper. I'm going to just put that up here a little bit higher so you can see gorgeous, gorgeous Designer Series paper. Beautiful colors, oranges and browns, okay? And I love this one. Pretty, pretty. So that is really, really pretty. So $99 when you purchase $125 of product. That can be easily done with your restocking of Designer Series paper and cardstock. So there we go. A lot happening in August, my goodness. Okay. Would you like to see what we're going to be getting next month? Now, I didn't go super, super crazy. I sort of did, but I didn't. If that's such a thing. Okay. So, I did some gold foiling. I bought gold foiling, and guess what, guys? We have got a plate. Okay, so this is just a hot foil plate. Now, what this does, remember how we were saying, save all your bits and pieces, all your foiling, for those of you who do have it, save these up. Well, now you have got a die. This is quite heavy, this die. You've got a die, so I'm not going to get it out, but you just place this on top, like so, on our little machine, and you will get the reverse. Okay, so you're going to get double out of your foil to what you would have had before. So that is really, really good. So that is going to be available started September. I think it might be the 4th of September. Okay, Christmas things. We have got Twinkling Tidings. So I got the bundle here. I love this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Let's get it out. I actually haven't even had time to look at these. Oh my goodness, look at this. So this is your foil, and here, and all those are dies, okay? Is that a foil? That is a foil, or is it a die? I think it's a die. Okay, and then you've got this. Let me see if I can get this out. Look at this, isn't it gorgeous? Now you probably want to know, what does the front say? Good question. Wishing you a beautiful Christmas. I think that's what it says. I don't know. But we'll be playing with that down the track. But we've got some gorgeous, gorgeous things. And we've also got foiling in a basket, if you wanted to do a basket. But we've got all these stamps here, so you can do your lights, and you don't have to do foiling in a basket. There's just so much you can do with this set. It inspired me so much. I'm trying to go through quick with this because, oh my gosh, look what I've done here. I got this stuck. That's all right. Shows I'm using it. Okay, I wrecked that well and truly, didn't I? Oh well, I'll fix it later. So that is one of them I got. Now, the other one, I just got the dies and foils. There is a stamp set that goes with it. I cannot remember what it was. It might have been flowers. I don't know. But I just got these because I wanted shapes. Okay, so they're like little doilies, aren't they? Oh, look at that. So there's your dies and that is your foiling. So you've got awesome little patterns going around your circles. How pretty are they? So they are another set I got. And what else did I get? Oh, most important, look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? We have got Christmas sentiments here. Had to get these. There we go. There was our foiling. And then we just, there's your stamps to go, your dies to go over it. Okay, so on here you've got Merry Christmas. I'm going to put that up close to you. Wishing you Christmas cheer, holly jolly, enjoy the magic of the season, happy Christmas, 'tis the season, special delivery, all sorts of things you could do with that. Isn't it cool? You got them, Julie? Oh my gosh, aren't they cool? Have you played with yours yet? I haven't yet. Like I said, I don't really do Christmas, but guys, I'm actually doing a Christmas card tonight and I'm in shock over it, but I don't normally do them this early. And lucky last with the foils, I got these. I couldn't resist these, especially this one here. This fascinated me. Also, I love a little splatter, but look at this. It came off better, didn't it? Isn't that pretty? It's part of the foiling. So there we go. So we got awesome things here. We've got a beautiful wreath and dies to cut them out. I mean, Christmas is going to be so much, the prepping of Christmas cards and everything are going to be so much fun. Now, I forgot to order these. We're going to be using these on our retreat as well, but Lucia and I are providing these. So we're going to be using those at the retreat. Okay, so you don't have to purchase those. All right, there we go. I did my budget. Actually, I think I did more than my budget, but yes, I'm very, very excited to be showing you those. Okay, the impressions plate. This is it here. It's only around about $17, and I meant to look up prices, but this is the, I'm pretty sure it's $17. But we're looking at the pretty poinsettia. Now, this is from the online exclusives. So if you go into my shop, go online exclusives, you will see these here. I love the stamp set of this. So you don't have to get the dies if you don't want to. The stamp set on its own is perfect, and I love this as a background. So this is beautiful. I was really wanting to do these, but I think what I had in mind, and I did have a little play with it today, these are too big for me, for what I wanted. So I had to go with these small sentiments, which I have already embossed. I wasn't sure how long I'll be going today. And then we're just going to be playing around with these dies tonight, because that's what fascinated me as well. Okay, so before we do that, I am actually going to be doing some foiling tonight. So I'm just going to grab my machine and I'm just going to plug that in while I chat away. Okay, so I've got that going. Okay, so we're going to cut these out. I'm going to show you what this machine does. Now, instructions. They have got step-by-step instructions here. They show you how to do embossing, normal embossing. This one here, and shows you what plates to do for your impressions. Okay, now not all your dies do impressions, but the way they're going, there's going to be a lot more dies being released that will do impressions. Okay. The mini candy cane. Where was the mini candy cane? Did I miss that? I'm going to have to go back and have a look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get out our 4 poinsettias and we'll cut them. Now, I'm going to be using real red. Haven't used real red in a long while. Must have been since last Christmas, actually, since I used real red. I've got so much scrap of real red from last year. So I'm just going to go into my scrap pile. Here we go. We're going to bring over our cut emboss machine. going to take those plates off. I just realised the plates were on it. Okay, so we're going to cut these as normal, okay? So we're just going to normal plates, which is 1 and 2. And we're just going to put these on here like so. Now, I'm just checking to see you can see. All right, just going to place them on there like that. Now, we need a few of these. So I'm just going to cut a couple. All right, we're just going to take them through. All right. Now, I'm going to do the impressions straight away because I want them to stay in their stamps, okay? Now, if they come out of your stamps, don't be worried by it. Just put them back in, okay? So, oh, look, see? That came out. It's fine. So we're just going to place them over like so and put them back in their die, all right? They'll lock in. Okay. Oh, that one came out too. Okie dokes. Okay, I'm going to do 2 lots of these because I want you to see the difference in both of them. I'm going to do one that has got impressions and one that does not have impressions. Okay, so with the impressions plate, we need plate 1 and plate 2. So you got your shim here. Now this time, what we're doing is we're putting them face down, okay, like so. Okay, so we're leaving them in here and we're putting them face down. Okay, oh, I haven't had one come out before, so they don't normally come out. Candy K was in the foiling. Ah, there you go. I didn't even notice that one. I haven't really had a good look. All right. Oh, hang on. Go the other way. All right. So we've got these like that. We're just going to turn them over. All right. Now, next, this is where you put your impressions plate on, which is this one here. Okay. So we're just going to place that on like so. Okay. So I've got that one on, and then we need our embossing top, the one that we usually use for our embossing folder, which is your plate 4. Okay, so we're just going to place it in here like so, and then we're just going to run it through. Don't have to go slow on this one. Now, can you see this plate will go slightly ahead? That is normal, okay? So it's moving, it's normal. Okay. I'm just going to leave this here because I'm going to do another lot and I'm going to show you the before and afterwards, but I'm going to show you the impressions. Look at that. Can you see that? Now I'm going to put one. I'm going to cut again. I'm going to show you what they look like before the impressions. Okay, there is a huge significant difference in them. Okay, all right, I'm going to cut again, normal, because I need another lot. I thought we'd do 2 poinsettias tonight. So I'm just going to grab my paper, and then we're just going to go again. I'm not sure if I just want one big one, one little one. So I'm not sure if I'll use all of these, but we'll see how we go. All right, and then I'll show you the difference before I cut these and put the impressions on them. I don't know if you can see them, but I don't think the camera will do it justice. All right, I'm just going to take one out because I need that one. Actually, no. Yeah, here we go. All right, so where's that one? All right, can you see the difference there? I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, but you can really see a huge difference. They're more exaggerated in the curls, more exaggerated. I don't know if you can see that. Where's the other one? I know they look the same, but they're not. Okay, so I'm just going to go and put this through again. Hang on, make sure I got the right die, because I want to make sure that these are going to go through. Okay, that one's done. And, oh, I keep remembering it's got to be the other way around. There we go. All right, so here we go. We're going to go through again. Get rid of that one. So again, we need plate 1 and plate 2. And then, where's the other one? I'm missing a die here. Oh, there it is over here. Okay. All right. So we're just going to go like that. Did I have it that way before? I don't know. We're going to go this way. Okay. Put our mat on. And then our number 4. All right. Here we go. Okay, maybe you might see them once I put a little bit of dye on them or something. Okay, we're going to do the green one as well now. So tonight I'm going to be using shaded spruce. So let me just grab a piece of scrap for that. So we'll get these with the leaves. And we're just going to cut this one. I would have done prep before, but I just wanted you to see the before and the after of these. And again, we're just going to cut these normally. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Doesn't look like they're coming up. Did I do these around the wrong way? Let me have a look here. Did I do these around the wrong way? No, I've got them up the right way. Don't know. They're definitely looking good here. So I'm a bit disappointed that the camera's not really showing you how amazing they look. All right, so it's a bit disappointing because they look good. I'll have to send photos and then maybe you'll see what they look like. Okay, take this off. We're going to place that on here. Place that up. Okay, pop our impressions mat on. Oh, that's hot. I had it right beside the plate, the oil. Oops, I forgot to put the shim in. No, there we go. Oh, duh. I forgot number 4. Number 4, if you spritz them, yes, I've seen other people. I haven't had to spritz them, Nicole. How are you? I haven't had to spritz them. This is the first time. I've never had to spritz them yet. They do cut. They are quite exaggerated from my end. So I'm just a bit surprised that they're not coming up in the camera. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that looks better. There you go. Maybe it's because it's red. I don't know. Can you see that? That looks better, doesn't it? It's pretty. So that's what these look like, but I don't know why they're not coming up on the camera, but they're definitely exaggerated. They're definitely raised, which is really good. So there you go. That's how easy it is in the impressions plate. Upside down, do you think? That's how I've done it before. Let's go on the instructions. I don't know. I've done a few of these today and they've been okay. Place the thing, place the die, cutting edge up, the cutting edge up. So I did the right thing. But no, seriously, Julie, they're very exaggerated on my end. So I don't know why it's not coming up well in the camera. All right, let's just shove these out of the way. Okay. So our hot foil, I'm going to put this out of the way. Our hot foil has just beeped at me. So we're going to go back and do our hot foiling. Okay. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be using the dots. Okay. Now I know the hot foil machine isn't available until the start of September. However, I know a lot of you have them, but that doesn't mean you can't purchase product ready for the hot foiling. So, so I'm going to be using this tonight. It's called, what's it called? Swiss Dots hot foil. So what we're going to be doing is this here. So that's what it looks like there. So we're just going to place that on there like so, and then we're just going to press the button. And tonight I'm going to be using, I'm going to get this out of the way, my iPad. Tonight I'm going to be using the Scallop Bloom dies. I know a lot of you have these. I know a lot of my team have these because we use these at our team retreat. And I've already cut a couple. So what I'm doing is grabbing at the one, the top scallop die in our, this is all higgly-piggly, but it's the top largest, the largest scalloped with the pattern. This one here, okay. So we're going to be using that one, and I've already cut it out. Okay, saved a bit of time. I noticed I already cut some earlier. So let's grab our gold. It's Christmas. We've got to use gold, don't we? All right, so we're just going to cut this. So when you're cutting, just make sure you don't go crazy with your foil. You can put this in your trimmer if you want to. I find it's just easier just to cut with the scissors. And I'm actually going to cut this way because, like I said, as Lucia said, I have got a little candy cane, so that will fit that bit there. Okay, that's just buzzed at me. So I'm just going to put that down like that. Oh, sorry, that way. Oh, I'm second guessing myself now. Second guessing myself. Hey, Ange, how are you? Oh, okay, there you go. I thought I faced it. Did I face them down on the red, did I? I was too busy looking at comments, so there you go. All right, so we've got that going down, and then we're just going to place this scallop over, and then we're going to grab our shims, a green shim, and our other one, okay. All right, and then we're just going to take that out. All right, and then we're just going to pop this through the cut and emboss machine. I'm second guessing myself now, my goodness. All right, okay, and then we're just going to go very, very slow on our cut and emboss machine, very, very slow. Probably don't have to go that slow, but that's how slow I usually go, and the results have been great. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's with the dots. Now, because I've got that other plate, I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to use that for another time. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? I reckon that's so pretty. Okay. I think I'm finished with these. I can go through the other way if you want me to. This is quite hot, so I'm just going to put this out of the way. And I'm just going to grab my little machine and get that off the plate. There we go. I've just taken it off the machine and I've popped it on the tray so it'll cool down. Okay. Do you want me to put this through again? I can if you like. I can put this through. Let's see. Did you say I had it wrong way? So I've got it this way. You're saying I should have, I had it this way. I thought I had it that way. Did I not have it the right way? I thought I had it this way. Hey Lisa, is that an awesome machine, isn't it? I'm obsessed with it. You're going to see a lot of gold falling from me. I absolutely love it. Okay. I thought I had it this way. Like I said, I'm second guessing myself now. You're saying I had it the wrong way. Is that correct? Wouldn't surprise me. I always stuff up at times. You had the die facing down on the green. Did I? Did I have it down like that? Okay. All right, we'll try that way then. I was told to face it down and I was fine. I had great results with it. So let's go this way then. Cardstock on top of the green. Yep. Hey Esther, how are you? I had it this way, didn't I? That's the way you're supposed to have it. Gosh, I've been doing this all afternoon and now I'm second guessing myself. Okay, keep paper in place in the die. Place die cutting edge up, which I've done. That's what I did. Place die cutting edge up. There you go. All right, let's go again. Where's my die cutting thing? There it is. All right, and we're just going to put our other one. I thought I had it that way. Did I not have it that way? I'll have to go back over the replay and see what I did. I've still got great results. I've still got great results with it because it's very raised. No, it's still the same. It's raised. So it's raised. Exactly the way it was before. It's a little bit more exaggerated because I've done it a few times. No, the other way. Oh my gosh. I've still got it raised, guys. It's still raised. So I'm going to leave it because it's really raised. When I put it up, you will see in the photo how raised it was, okay? All right. Okay, I'm just going to put this out of the way. Holy dolly, I've got such a mess already and I've barely started. All right, let's get these dies out of the way. Where am I? Don't even know where I've put my die bag. Okay. Turn it around. Hi, Fiona, how are you? I've actually got it quite raised, so they're really raised. Anyway. Okay, I can see a difference on my end, so, and hopefully you will too when you see the photo, when I pop it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab our cherry cobbler and we're just going to put a little bit of shading in here. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do something like that. So let's grab these out. I probably won't use all these. Having said that, you know me, I might end up using them all. Who knows? Okay. All right, so we're going to just shade in here. I did use a doorbell earlier today when I had a practice run and it didn't look as good because I thought, oh, maybe I could get these really exaggerated with the raising, but it just didn't look as good. So I'm just going to go really hard. Now I'm going to go really hard with these because it does fade. I had a play yesterday and it faded big time and I thought, right, I knew today to, and I'm all, look at that, I always get ink on those two fingers there. So I know to go a lot harder with my shading. Keep thinking I need to re-ink this cherry cobbler, but I mean, hello, look at all the ink I've got there, so I don't think I think it's better with the die cutting facing down. Let's go cutting a rubber mat. Okay. Well, it worked for me anyway, so thanks for your tips there, guys. It still worked. So maybe I've been doing it wrong all this time, but it's still, the effect was amazing. All right. All right, keep going. So I'm just going to do this, and then we are going to do a little quick fun fold, and then we'll put all these together. So while we're doing the fun fold, this ink will dry. It doesn't take long to make this kind of, mind you, when I say it doesn't take long to make it, it seems to take more than what I should take. I love doing this. You don't have to do this with your blending brushes if you don't want to. I just like to go the extra mile and just give it a little bit of interest. Okay, can you get to, is that making it look better for you? I don't know. They're quite raised for me. So okay, how are you, Corrine, anyway? Are you recovered from your classes you did in Phillip Island? That would have been awesome. I remember you doing that last year. How cool is that? Corrine does quilling classes. I'm going to have to, you have to teach me one day how to do it. All right, lucky last. All right. Okay, so let's put them out of the way, and we'll go quickly onto this one here. And I'm just going to quickly do, I've got shaded spruce ink, and I'm just going to quickly just go a little bit in here. I'm basically patting it down because I just want it on the middle. Okay, there we go. All right, okay. They should be dry by the time we finish putting this fun fold together. This fun fold is so simple. So what we're doing, again, we're going to bring out our scallop bloom dies. And what this time, we're going to be using the largest one, which is this one here, the largest. So we just use this one. So this is how they look like. Okay, so we're just going to be using the largest one, and that's the one we just used to do our foiling on. So with this one, and we're going to do our card base with this one. So I'm going to grab out some shaded spruce again. I've got heaps of scrap of this as well, so it's come in really handy. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm doing with this one, I'm going to fold this in half. Okay. All right, where's my bone folder? There it is. I'm just going to fold this in half. All right. And then we're just going to grab our cut and boss machine. And I'm just going to make this into a card base. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to, there's the fold here. So I'm placing my die up where the fold is. Now for this one here, I only want these two sections not on the cardstock. Okay, can you see how I've placed it like that and they're not on the cardstock? These little ones here are on the cardstock, but not these two. All right, so we're just going to cut that now. I'm going to place that on here and make sure that is right. There we go, on the cardstock. And then we're just going to run that through the machine. Okay. Okay. All right, and there is our card base. It's like a little clam, isn't it? There's our card base. Pretty simple. check your dies and see what they can do. You'd be surprised. If you've got really huge, large dies, you'll be able to do that with any sort of shape. Okay, so I need another one, just another single one. So I've just got another scrap here, and I'm just going to run that through. And I don't think I will be needing the machine for the rest of the night. It's easy. I'll have to give it a go sometime. Might have to have a crafty day and give it a go. Maybe you could teach us in our team meetings, Corinne. Okay. I'm going to put this to bed now. I don't think I need it. All right. Okay. Pop that away. We're done with this. These are great. They're being carried over next year. We were told this would be carried over for 12 months. But they're definitely in the next catalogue anyway. So these are great dies. Okay. So, put that scrap away. Oh, I went the wrong size. Oh no, silly. Oh no, that's right. That's correct. And then that one. And then I've got that one. Yep. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fold this over. Gosh, I'm second guessing myself tonight. I've made heaps of these. We're going to fold this over. And we're just lining it up with the little scallops. Okay, as best you can. Can you see that? You're not going to see this. It's behind another piece of cardstock. Okay, we're just going to fold that over. All right. So we're making an easel card, but it's just like this. All right. And this is just going to go on top like so. All right, but I'm not going to do that yet. Okay. So how about we make up these flowers? This is going to go on top of here like so. I had to do some foiling here. I just thought this would look so, so pretty. I think that'd look good. Okay, so we'll put this on dimensionals. I'm not posting this card, so I can go to 10 on this. But just beware of prices. If you are posting, maybe you might need to stick this down. When I do cards like this, I usually don't send them. But yeah, it just depends. Just depends. All right, so we're just going to place that on and we're just going to line that up and just make sure that looks straight with everything else, and that looks pretty good. There we go. Shall we put that on here? We might as well. We're just going to place that on here like so. Actually, you know what? Will I do it now? Doesn't really matter. Nah, I'll do this first. Let's put our little guys together. Okay. I'm just going to grab out our, there's 4 pieces per die. All right, here we go. Okay, so one of these is going to be a big one and the other one is going to be a small one. So I like using glue dots. Okay, if I want to move them, I can to place them. And it's another reason why I'm using glue dots. You can use your glue if you want to. I just like to prefer doing it this way. All right, this is the tallest. So I'm just going to place a glue dot on here. Okay. Are you dry yet? Ah, look, it's still wet. How rude. It's still wet. Maybe I might have to do glue. Darn it. I think it's still wet. That's annoying. Come on, stick for me tonight. I don't have time for you to wait to dry. Ah, there we go, that's better. All right. So just move this around to how you would like it to be decorated. I mean, it can go any way. It doesn't really matter. I'm just debating which way I want to go. And now, well, beauty about it, I'm using glue dots. I can change it if I feel like, nah, I want to move this. I can. All right, so we're going to go that way. There's no right or wrong with this. It's just making it up, and just you can manipulate and move it. Using glue dots. If you're not using glue dots, you cannot manipulate it. You can move the leaves still, but that's about it. All right, so we're just going to put this on. Can you see how it's all coming together? Isn't it pretty? Oh, I know something I forgot. I forgot to do the gold inside bits. I forgot to cut them. All right, and then we've got our last one. I'm just going to push you down a little bit. And then we're just going to work out where I want that. Yeah, that looks not too bad. I might go that way. There we go. Okay, so what I like to do is then push it in. Okay, and then I like to zhoosh it. I mean, it wouldn't be me if I like things, I don't like things flat. I like things sitting up. And there is our poinsettia. Isn't it pretty? Surely you can see it now, because it's raised, seriously raised. But the beauty about doing glue dots is I can move these leaves around. That's what I like about putting glue dots on these. Okay, shall we do another one? Let's do a smaller one. So what we're going to do is place that on there. And if I want, I can move these around. Now, I will be cutting out the gold insides. I just have to, yeah, get the die and cut them out for you. But they look pretty. I might do them in gold foil from the specialty sheets. I'm not going to be foiling. Okay, this is just a smaller one. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's do another glue dot. I did put a lot of ink on here, so it's obviously taking a little bit. Obviously, if we were in summer, they'd be dry as. Winter, it takes a little while for it to dry. Okay, you can sort of work out where it goes. I mean, obviously, this is the largest die, and this goes attached to it. Depends on which way you want to go, how you want to do it. I might go that way. I can't remember how I had it before. It doesn't matter because it all works out the same. All right, and then this goes on top. There we go. Again, I'm doing the same thing as I did before. Just going to push that in, and then we're just going to sit everything up. I like to show it's who's boss. They're all got to sit up for me. Okay, now we have got, see how I can move this around? Can't do that if you glue them. So that's why I like that. Okay, so we have got in this set these little guys here. So I'm just going to cut out 2. They've given us 4, very nice of them, but I only want 2. So I'm just going to cut these out and just put that through the machine. Sorry about this, I forgot to do it earlier. So she's coming out again. And I'm just going to try and find my foiling. There they are, these foil sheets. I've got some scrap foil. I do. So this is from the specialty section. It comes in silver and gold. We're just going to do, I've got a big one and a little one here. That'll be fine because I am doing a smaller flower. And that should be fine. Okay. All right. I'm not going to say that's it with the cut and boss machine because I said that before and we needed it again. All right, I'm just going to poke them through. All right, so this one goes on here like so. You could use gems if you wanted to. I don't have any Christmas gems at the moment. They weren't on my hit list. I thought I'd wait later on to get them because you saw I did my budget, so I'll be getting them later on. But there you go. There is my poinsettia. Isn't it pretty? All right, so I'm going to do a glue dot with those as well. I might as well. I could stick them down, but I've got this out here. I'm just going to roll this up because it's a bit bigger than my little guy here. And we're just going to place them in like so. All right, and I'm just going to push that in, flick all that up. And again, you can manipulate it, put a glue dot. If you think there's some spots you think, I'm going to move that around, I want it to stay there, manipulate it. Okay, so there is our poinsettia. Okay, pretty, isn't it? All right, and then we'll just do the same for this one. Going to roll that up. All right, here we go. Okay, we are done. There we go. Isn't it pretty? All right, so I've just got one left. Okay, so this is my big one. They look the same size, don't they? It's just that one's got less layers, one's got 4 layers. All right, so we're just going to basically place them on here like so. I might just move them in a little bit so we can see a bit of that gold. And just play around with them. And just see which way I want these situated. Hey Elizabeth, how are you? I might go this way. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. All right, so we've got these little guys here. You could just put them in like so, but hey, this is a Jen card and I haven't hacked anything yet. So guess what I'm doing? We're hacking. We are cutting these up because I felt like I've got these. They're very big. If I was only doing one, I would use the whole leaf, but I've got 2 large poinsettias here, one big one and one supposedly small one. So I'm just going to cut this up. All right. So we've got these. All right, so let's just place these down. I might do a dimensional for these. I'm going all out on dimensionals here because I just think, why not? Why not? All right, let's grab a dimensional and place it on the bottom. Okay. Oh, it's coming out so pretty on the screen. All right, and then let's place, I'm just sitting them. I'm just sitting them, placing them on there just to sit and just make sure I've got the placement okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. All right, I'm just going to stick them down now. Pretty. All right. Now, I have to place them up. I just have to. I don't like a flat. Don't like them flat. If you keep at it, they will stay that way. Obviously, if you mail them, they're not going to, but I just have to do it. All right. Okay, so let's put these leaves in. Let's place them. I'm not sure how I'm going to do these, but we need to have some leaves in here, I think. I'm putting a sentiment over here. Let's try. We need something in here, don't we? That looks good. Have I got another one? I don't. I thought there was 6. Oh, there it is. There's the other one. Might do a bigger one here. There we go. And just place them in like that. There we go. No, I'll put that over here a little bit, I think. Or I just do one. I might just, we'll just do 2. I've got them here. I hate waste. There we go. That'll do. All right, let's just put them in. Otherwise, I will start doodling. Who has got this set? You're in for a treat. Seriously, if you haven't, and if you have you played with them yet? They are seriously awesome. I'm addicted to them. There we go. I'm just going to place them like this. That'll be quicker, won't it? All right. I was originally thinking it's too green, but with the background with this. But then I walked away and I thought, Jen, walk away. When I get like that, I have to walk away. And I came back and I thought, oh, that's actually not too bad. Does that happen to you at times? You think, oh my gosh, it's just too much. And then you come back the next day. As I tell a lot of my people, I said, walk away, come back, and then you'll know if it's okay or not. And most of the time, it ends up being, oh, it's not that bad after all. There we go. Isn't that pretty? All right, so I think we're ready to put this onto our card base. Okay, I'm fiddling again. All right, let's put this on our card base. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this onto here. Okay, onto there. All right. I actually wanted that further over a little bit. Never mind. It still works. Okay, let's just put that on with glue. All right, so just make sure it's this section here. We're just putting on with glue. And we're just going to place that on, line that up with your little scallops. Oh, don't go that way. I might go that way. That's better. Line that up with your scallops. That's better. All right, make sure that's nicely stuck down. Okay, and there we have it. Pretty, isn't it? I'm happy how that's come up. I'm just going to curl that one up. There we go. I could fiddle with these all night. I promise you I won't. But they do look cool. Lifted up. That's better. Look at that. They're nicely lifted now. Okay. Well, let's move on. We need to place something on here. So I've just got another one of the same size dies, which is the top scalloped edging pattern die. And we're just going to place that in here. So that's just going to go like so. Now I do have a sentiment going across here and across here. This will be my stopper for the sentiment. And I did do them earlier on. As I was saying to you before, we have got the most awesome sentiments here. You could colour them in if you wanted to. They look great embossed. I tried that today, tried all sorts of things, but it was too big for what I had in mind. So I have resorted down to the most wonderful time of the year, bright Christmas wishes. Okay, but before we do that, I want to grab this here. No, I actually didn't do this on my original. And I thought maybe we could put a little bit of stamping along there. Not sure how this is going to go, but before I do that, I'm going to cut this out. And I'll place that on here, and then this long one is going to be my stopper for the bottom. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be tonight, so I wanted to make sure I had this prepared since I didn't have anything else prepared, because I wanted you to see the before and after, and also how I made the card base. The card base. All right, sorry. Concentrating on what I'm doing here. Okay, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm just going to cut that down. Now I could split this up. I don't think I really need to, do I? So let's cut into this though and cut that way. And then we're just going to go, oh, thank you, Lucia. All right, I think we could go in a little bit closer. Okay. I think that's okay. So we're just going to go in there like so. Most wonderful time of the year. I was seriously thinking of splitting them up. I think I might. I didn't do it on my other one, but on this one I think I will, because they're placed slightly differently. And we're just going to go, here we go. Most wonderful time. Oh, that's crooked. Look at that. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I did there. There we go. That's better. There we go. I prefer it like that. I think that breaks it up a little bit. Okay, let's just go back. We'll go back to this stamping soon. Okay, so with this one here, I wanted to raise it a little bit higher because why not? So I'm using these. These are slightly bigger than our, can you see the difference here, than our normal dimensionals. So I just wanted to raise them up slightly. How big's that? So we'll just put this on the back. Oh, I'm so hot in here. Okay. And then we might just do a little bit up the top bit. And just go in here. And then I'm going to do the same for this one and this one. So I might as well do it all in one hit while I'm here. Well, I've got it. You just wing it. I don't measure. I just wing it. Go, and then this long one. Put that much. I'm a lazy crafter. Anyone else would probably measure that, but not me. I'm lazy. There we go. Done. Okay. All right, so we'll just put that away for the moment. And for this one, I need this one first. I'll make sure I've got my placing right. I'm just going to go like this for the moment. Yeah, that's better. I like that. All right, let's take this off and put them down. And we'll just put some embellishments. Like I said, I don't have the Christmas embellishments yet. I think it looks better separated. But I've got butterflies, haven't I? And I can colour the butterfly. I've got plain clear butterflies. I thought I could colour them in with real red or cherry cobbler, whatever. Okay. All right, let's go back to this little guy here. I'm really not sure about this, but we'll see what it looks like. I can always turn it over, can't I, if it doesn't look right. Okay, let's grab a block. We'll grab some, I might do some real red actually. So where's my real red? Okay, so my sentiment is going to go across here like that, and I just thought it needed something. I just wanted something to go like that. I could push that up a little bit and have some going in here. I'm going to keep this plain because everything is on, what we want is on our top. This is where you're going to write. I don't write much. I'm not very good at it with writing. So I'm just going to stick this. Let's see what this looks like. I just place something in here like that. Oh, that looks pretty. And then maybe I could just go across like so. And I'll just do a little bit over here. We have to do some sort of stamping, don't we? Maybe just go over here. All right. And we can just go across like so. There we go. That looks pretty, doesn't it? I'm happy we've got something now. All right. Stick this down. And we're nearly done. Oh, how did I have that? I think I had it like that. Okay. And then that is going across like so. I'm okay having that sort of hidden. I don't mind having one of them hidden. There we go. All right, there we go. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? Love it. Love it. All right, let's get these butterflies out. I seem to be doing them every week. I know. I am obsessed with them. I absolutely love them. But we've got some clear ones here. And I love that. I love how they've done clear. So we can colour them in and have any colour we like. So I'm just going to grab dark cherry cobbler, I think. Because we've got cherry cobbler in here. We want to match that up as well. So I'm just going to put them along here. So let's grab out this. And we've got these little ones. Is that a little one or it's a big one? I want a little one. There we go. I've got some little ones. You could actually colour in the Barely Blush as well. It will come up. I'm just going to do 3. I don't think I'll do any on there because I've got those flowers on there now. Okay. Where am I going to put these? 1, 2, 3. Where is my pick tool? Let's place. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Maybe we can put one there. This is, you all know that I find this quite difficult. The embellishments are the hardest part. I really find it difficult. There we go. Oh no, don't like that. That's going like in a line. We can't have that. Let's see if I can move this. Come on, up. Maybe we could go, we'll go in here. Could put that up higher. All right, I'm going to go in here. Oh, you're a bit crooked, aren't you? There we go. I'm not going to be too fussed by it. Not exactly happy where I put the embellishments, the little butterflies, but it's okay. There we go. So what do you think? There's our card. Pretty, isn't it? I'm happy how that turned out. And there is, I just went plain in there. It's plain for me. And it just sits like that. There we go. So simple, isn't it? Pretty, pretty. We might have to be doing this next month, Card and Cuppa. You might get a Christmas card a little bit earlier than what I normally do. Not this one, obviously. We're not going to be doing, we've already done a card with this before. There we go. All right, I'm going to switch you over. And hopefully this time I don't lose you like I did last week. Holy moly. Yay! Oh my gosh, I swear I pressed the right button last week. There we go. Isn't it pretty? I'm so happy how that turned out. There we go. Oh my gosh, I think I was only an hour too. By the time I got through all that talking, I'm an hour. Yay! I'm just going to get rid of this little cross here. It's saying me to do something, but I'm not going to ignore that. There we go. Thank you everyone for sticking with me. The impressions plate, guys, seriously, I know you can't see that. I've been looking in here and you can't really see it, but seriously, guys, it is exaggerated and it looks beautiful. I really, really recommend it getting. It's around about $17. That's all. And Stampin' Up! Will be bringing out, well, they've already done so, but they're bringing out more and more dies that you can use with the impressions plate. So I really, really recommend these. The Poinsettia bundle is on online exclusives and they are available now, okay? Also, the foiling, background foiling is all available now in my shop. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I will see you all again next week. Have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, keep warm, everyone, for us here in the South Pacific. It's cold. Bye.